One day I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. I don't let it get the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. Then let me be free.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken. He rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow. He takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. Rituals report he paves his way. More legend in the making, day by day.
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful freaking Friday morning, man. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful, fantastic morning so far, because I know the hell we are. Much love, honor, respect to everybody, man. Hopefully everyone's doing fantastic. We got a big one today. We got a lot of stuff to go over today. We have a lot of action, a lot of world news, a lot of stuff going on. Listen, Israel strikes Beirut, so we're going to go ahead and discuss why and what happened there, as well as JD Vance is in Greenland, and Trump is also to speak today. So we will see what the world has to offer for us this morning here in a few minutes. But first, we want to make sure that we say, before we even say hi, man, we got to make sure that we do our call to actions real quick. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's the #1 metric of all of YouTube. Helps out the show immensely, and it's free to do so, by the way. If you guys are brand new to the show, hit that subscribe button because it's also free, man. Please consider becoming a member, man, starting only at $2.99 a month. We're making sure we're not going to be breaking no banks out here, man, but this is how we are able to not cater to views. And because a lot of YouTubers are out here, catering to views. I think that's standard for social media and YouTube and shit like that. But there's a bit of where it's not really you authentically. You're kind of always doing something for a different motivation. We don't have that problem here because you guys in the membership, man, you guys make this shit happen. The Breakfast Club pays for this shit, man. And it goes very far, Also, follow my Instagram right here at Ball Valve TV, where I post everything behind the scenes of not only my lifestyle, but of the show, as well as Millennial Food Time. We get down with our bad selves. And Naomi is going to be putting the Discord link into the chat for you guys. We got the majority of you guys in the Breakfast Club over there. A lot of you guys didn't even know what Discord was, so that's fantastic. And I'm very thankful for you guys to hang out with us over there because it is a good time, man. I promise. Okay. Last call to action, man. Listen, every super stickers, super chat, gifted membership signups, all of these things are going to be shouted out live onto the show. But if you guys would like to skip that YouTube 30% brutal cut, we have these, platforms scrolling for the remainder of the show. And of course, I will be shouting you and your message out on those platforms if you would like to help out and have 100% of your money go 100% to the channel. So we got Butchicon up in 13 up in here. We got freaking Steve Easy. We got GEG. We got Carney's Ride, man. Good morning to all of you guys, man. We got Naomi in here as well. Always appreciate her for helping and being here with us. She is absolutely amazing. We got America Uncensored up in the building. Shout out to my man. Yes, that's right. Hit that like button. It goes far, man. Tiffany, good morning to you and happy Friday. We got a fun day ahead of us. I can tell. Definitely. We got chairman of the board. Mike's like everybody else. He puts on his pants one leg at a time. No, that's not right. He doesn't. He's not like us at all. Hey, I got to be different. You know what I mean? I just got to be different in every aspect of life, I hope that you guys can respect that, I hope that you see it and respect it. We got Tiffany Lance up in here, and hopefully Lee Lance is doing fantastic as well. We got Rabbit of Chaos. Good morning to you. We are doing very good over here. We got KP as well. Good morning to you. We got the Left-Handed Tobacco on deck. We're ready to go. What's up, Kellen Canada, man? Thank you for hanging out with us, by the way. Good to see you from up there in Canada. Screwplan, my man, good morning to you, as well as Steve Posey. Well, run me fucking. It is Mike Ball and the Breakfast Club. True. I like that. Run me fucking. That's just great nomenclature. It is. We got Hardwire as well, man. Good morning to you. Let's see. Chairman of the board says Israel needs to leave their neighbors alone. This is out of hand. Yeah, they need to leave them alone. Shit. We got Papa Penguin as well, man. Good morning to you, as well as Frank. Man, good morning. Good morning. Yes, Lucy is she was up and running around just right before I hit the go live button. All right, we're making sure that we're saying hi to everyone. You know what I mean? That's what we're supposed to do over here. Say hi to everyone. We got Jesse up in here. Don't even worry about it. We just started up. We just kicked up. We got Carney over there on the Facebook side. Appreciate him for showing that kind of love, as well as Miss Lotus over there in Florida. Good to see you. And yes, you're going to get a lot of this, by the way, because you can see what the title of this is. Okay. The very first thing is Israel strikes Beirut. Okay. That's up in Lebanon, so just in case people don't know where Beirut is. Basically a Hezbollah territory, right? So yeah, get ready for people to get censored on any small hack comments. That is true. That is very true. Oh, man. Morning. Good to see you. We got Dwayne Martin as well, man. Good morning to you. Let's see. I'm trying to run through this and make sure that I say hi to everyone as quickly as I can. We got Gary as well, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's see. We got Cowboy. Shit. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Man, you guys are quick this morning. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the craziness. As always, that's our freaking job. But we're actually, right before I do that, as you guys know, that I performed last night with my buddy Nick. He's actually still here. He actually ran to go grab some coffee or whatever. He'll be back. But we did a great job last night, man. It was a great time. Thanks to Nick for bringing me on and sharing the stage with him. That's a big deal. I very much appreciate that kind of stuff. We're actually going to be performing again tonight, a couple hours away. So kind of unexpected. Actually, these last two shows were totally unexpected. It was like I only knew that I was going to be performing this last night's show only 2 days ago, or 3 days ago from today, I guess. 2 days ago from yesterday. Anyways, I got a couple of shots here. I don't really have a ton of video yet. It's actually still on all of my family's phones and stuff like that. They just haven't been able to send it to me because once we played and stuff like that, they kind of headed out while we packed up and all that stuff. And then we got home late. We got home pretty dang late. And like all the PA shit, all that stuff you see, that's all his equipment. So we had to break everything down and get, and then drive home an hour. So we got home pretty late. And so I don't have the video footage because it's too big to send over text. I have to go and like with my dad or mom or something like that, I've got to do airdrop on the phone in order to get the footage. So I don't even have the footage yet, ladies and gentlemen. But we will have that most likely for tomorrow. And if I don't show it tomorrow, which I probably will, if not, then it'll be shown to everybody on Monday. So I am sorry about that, but I just don't even have it. I don't even have it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the world's madness. Let's go ahead and start off with a couple of breaking news stories. Let's go ahead and start off with that.
Look at your screen. It takes us out live to Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. This as we are looking ahead, knowing that U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance will depart for Greenland in just a few moments to provide some perspective about
acoustic and the skin flute. That's fucking funny, Beezer. And you know what's funny is this was actually my first time performing with an acoustic. Like I never actually performed with an acoustic before this. Now, have I played a couple of times on acoustic? Yeah. But actually performing, I've always been an electric guitar snob. So doing something like this was a little bit out of my comfort zone, just a little bit. But we had a great time, and it sounded fucking awesome. We matched perfectly on stage. It was perfect.
This anticipated visit. If we look at this time yesterday, we know Vance's wife,
Good morning, Dragon
the
Classy.
second lady, she did depart with one of her children to Greenland. This as President Donald Trump reiterated his argument.
Okay, real quick. The breaking news headline is Vice President J.D. Vance departs for Pidafik. I don't know how to say that word. Space base in Greenland. Okay, so he's departing for it.
Take over Greenland just before VP Vance is set
Brother
to
Todd.
visit the island. Trump said his administration must, quote,
and Frederick,
let them know that we need Greenland for international safety and security. We need it. We have.
So President Trump, quote, and this is a breaking news headline, we need Greenland for safety and security. So holy shit.
To have it, end quote. Vance and his wife, Second Lady Usha Vance, will
Thank
visit
you,
a
Miss
U.S.
Lotus.
space facility based on the island. Trump went on to say that he is unsure whether the people of Greenland want to become U.S. citizens, but he did argue it is important to convince them. He said, quote, we have to have the land because it's not possible to properly defend a large section of this earth, not just the U.S., without it. So we have to have it, and I think we will have it, end quote. Again, that's a quote from President Donald Trump.
Was that like yesterday or some shit?
The vice president says
or
he will
today?
visit Space Force Guardians there at the space base on this Friday and check out what's going on with the security there of Greenland. A press release from
Man,
Vance's
let me tell you something. I don't know if you knew this or not. That was my first like real job that I was like clocking into. Was basically, well, I guess it started off with as a bag boy, but then I got promoted. You know, I was like 15 years old, and I worked at Starbucks. You know, I was a barista, man. I listen. Homie knows how to whip up some coffee, motherfuckers.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And then I ended up getting fired because I just ended up hooking up all my homies. Because I worked across the street from my high school, dude. So all the homies come over, you know. Oh, I fucked up this drink. What am I going to do? Throw it away? Nah, you can have it, man. You can have it.
office stated that the base is the Defense Department's northernmost installation.
Steve, stop the cat.
Vice President and Second Lady's visit will take place in lieu of the Second Lady's previously announced visit for a dog sled race, according
Oh, hell no. Carney's making a whole stop to the show here. There's no way that we got 40 you motherfuckers in here. We only got 29 likes. Man, make sure you guys hit that like button. #1 metric of all YouTube, man. It helps out the show immensely. Come on, man. I don't ask you guys to do anything else, but I do ask you guys to hit that like button. All right, back to this.
To that press release. As we continue to follow this breaking news alert, we will, of course, make sure that once VP Vance arrives to get on the plane there at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland, if he provides any comments to the media, we'll make sure to share it with you. Also on topic of this conversation,
well, and so when it comes to Greenland, real quick, just a little side note, Greenland geographically is a perfect place for not only military, but, there's a lot of benefits to Greenland. I like Chairman of the Board said, we should just take Greenland. I don't understand why we are just talking about it. Yeah, no kidding. We could just take over anything we really want. That is true. That is true. All right, back to this.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has some choice words.
What's up, Brad?
Coming in from the
Good morning.
New York Post. It says, quote, Putin threatens the U.S. over Greenland ambition. Quote, we will not allow encroachments, end quote. So that comes.
Oh, shit. So Putin threatens U.S. over Greenland ambition. We will not allow encroachments. And the breaking line headline down here is VP J.D. Vance joins Second Lady on Greenland trip. So interesting. I still don't know what J.D. Vance's old lady went to Greenland for in the first place. Now they're saying J.D. Vance is joining her to the Greenland trip. Well, what is she doing going to Greenland? You know what I mean?
Coming from Russian President Vladimir Putin, as VP J.D. Vance will join his wife on the Greenland trip on this Friday.
Oh, wow. Hardwire, didn't know that.
6:01 here on the East Coast. And we
as well as Joseph up in the building saying, good morning, Mr. Ball. Lucy, breakfast crew, BNC, and can't forget the hater. Stop the cat.
Stop the cap.
Shit. Good morning, kind sir, and happy Friday.
Do you want
to all
to
of you.
transition to some breaking news we are following this morning? Take a look at your screen, giving you a live look out in Bangkok. A lot of
in Bangkok, these motherfuckers. Shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I've always thought that was just a beautiful name, by the way. Just Bangkok. Perfect. Hold on. Let's dude, I am missing a couple of things here. We got Beezer gifting out 5, by the way. Man, gifting out 5 memberships out to all of you guys in the Breakfast Club, man. Listen, if you guys got a gifted sub from anybody, make sure, or a gifted membership, make sure that you guys thank the people that are gifting these. I mean, listen, they're spending money, obviously. It takes money to do this. And not only does it help me, but it helps people in the Breakfast Club that, you know, listen, they get memberships too out of it. We got Brother Pitbull sending in a 5 spot, by the way, saying rev the like button and drop the clutch on the share button to wheel spin the show out of here and hope you're all okay, man. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, Brother Pitbull, for the 5 spot, as well as a gifted membership, man. Thank you so much for that. Sincerely, guys, like I'm truly honored. So thank you very, very much for helping out the show. It means the world, man. So we got some breaking news in Bangkok, and I think it has to do with a earthquake or something like that.
And officials out there this morning.
Oh my God, Mr. Boulay just dropped a 5 spot as well, 5 memberships. Holy shit, we got Alabama's finest up in the building. Yo, my man, thank you so fucking much, man. That goes so freaking far, man. You guys. It always puts me beside myself a bit, man. So I'm very grateful, very, very grateful for your guys' help.
A tragic
and support.
News, as we are learning, at least 2 people are dead. A strong earthquake has rocked the Thai capital there. AP reporting a state of emergency has been declared in 6 regions and states in Myanmar. This after a 7.7 magnitude earthquake whose epicenter was near the country's 2nd largest city. Media partners there say the military-run government's proclamation includes the capital city after the earthquake and a strong aftershock hit midday. Myanmar is in the midst of a civil war, and many areas are not.
Did you, Naomi? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Accessible. It was not immediately clear what relief efforts the military would be able to provide. Again, this is the latest information we have. Thai emergency responders, you see them there on your screen. They say at least 2 people have been found dead, and an unknown number of others are still under the rubble of a Thai building that collapsed after a massive earthquake hit the capital.
You know, Ride Dog, you're not even kidding. Because Iceland is totally Greenland and Greenland is totally Iceland. Isn't that so weird that didn't they do that shit on like purpose or something like that to deviate people? They're like, oh, they won't come here if it's called Iceland. You know what I mean? But yet that's the green place. All right, back to this.
Of Bangkok. I actually have some video I want to share with
Bangkok.
You. As that earthquake hit, it's there now on your screen. Again,
you like to Bangkok?
This earthquake, a huge magnitude.
Whoa, look at that
area.
Shit.
It's being reported as a 7.7 magnitude earthquake.
Why is there random water coming out of the fucking building like that?
Epicenter was near the country's 2nd largest city. You're seeing how that earthquake impacted the buildings.
What's up, XTOS? Good to see you, by the way. Good morning.
There, the inside, you see the rubble there on the ground at this time. Again, at least 2 people found dead and an unknown number of others still under the rubble. Rescue workers telling the media another 7 people have been found alive, which is good news. As he spoke outside a tall pile of rubble that was once a high-rise building under construction. We are learning the multi-story structure collapsed after the 7.7 magnitude earthquake hit midday on this Friday, sending the crane on top, toppling to the ground in a massive plume of dust into the air. So again, that is the latest, and you're seeing the building that was impacted. taking you back out to Bangkok, Thailand
Oh, a
live.
couple
And
more.
again, you can see
I
emergency.
got a couple more cool little pictures that were just texted to me. They're not video, but they're a couple of pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and save them and put them into this right here right now. So give me a second, and then I gotta upload it to the system, and then I can show you what we got here.
Emergency responders there as they are working to navigate through the rubble to hopefully find people alive who are still trapped at this hour. We do have some video we can share with you as well, live video from Bangkok, Thailand, as that other shot went out. This is a developing story, so make sure you are staying tuned to Live Now from Fox. Let's further discuss your top stories this morning and transition to a live event. This one takes us out to Geneva, Switzerland, as we transition the shot on your screen. We are learning that this morning.
So we just got a couple of pictures that just came in. So why not show them? Why not show them? So we got a couple little ones, quick little shots from last night. That's late at night, actually. I kind of did like 2 little sets with them. You know, I played kind of like during the daytime, and then I came back up at night. Yeah, we had a total fucking blast. And look at that backdrop, man. Beautiful. It's at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night or some bullshit. Yeah, we had a great time, man. We had a total freaking blast.
The United Nations, they are holding a daily brief.
Man, no, fuck the United Nations. That was perfect time for us to like show that and just move on from this UN bullshit. We're going to move into the next breaking story, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move it up ahead up here. We've got a little tiny update on the headline. They're saying that at least 3 are dead from the Bangkok earthquake, right? The Bangkok. All right, there we go. It's going to be quick.
Welcome
update.
Back to Live Now from Fox. We continue with your breaking news headlines on this Friday morning. I want you to take a good look at your screen. This is compelling coverage and video that we continue to get into our Live Now from Fox studio. A live look out in Bangkok, Thailand, here at 7:19 on the East Coast. Tragic news to report as a 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocked Thailand and neighboring areas midday this Friday, killing at least 3 people in Bangkok and burying dozens when a high-rise building under construction collapsed, prompting Myanmar to declare a widespread state of emergency. We actually have video.
The Bangkok, to answer the question.
When that happened, that I now want to play for you on your screen. So this was as the earthquake happened, and you can see that high-rise building rocking back and forth, resulting in several deaths. Getting back to the live image now out in Bangkok, officials at the scene.
Man, how many times are we going to say Bangkok? Bangkok, Bangkok, Bangkok.
And we are told they are combing through the rubble on this Friday, hoping to find some people. They say that their efforts have been successful, as they have found some people alive in the rubble, and they will continue to comb through as there are several people unaccounted for.
My man.
This midday tremor there with an epicenter near Myanmar, the second largest city, was followed by a strong 6.4 magnitude aftershock. The military-run government in the area declaring a state of emergency in 6 regions and states, including the capital there. But with the country in the
Good morning, Joker, by the way. Happy Friday.
midst of a prolonged bloody civil war, it was not yet clear how help would get to many regions. So this is a developing story. We'll continue to keep a close eye right here on Live Now from Fox. We're going to step away for a quick 2-minute commercial break. We'll be right back.
No, we're not. We're not doing a commercial break. No. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're going into the next freaking ordeal. Okay, we got 2 back-to-back. We got back-to-back breaking news, I believe, here. And I think we're going to be going into Israel. Let's go ahead and figure out what's happening over there. And it's actually not in Israel. It's actually in Beirut, Lebanon. Let's figure out what's happening here. It's time.
2 minutes shy from the top of the 8 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. Welcome back to Live Now from Fox, and good morning to you. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Jeanne Francine. We continue to follow breaking news headlines on this Friday morning. I want to share this tweet with you that's just come into our Live Now from Fox studios. Take a look at your screen. This just coming in from the Israel War Room. It says, quote, breaking.
Real quick, the headline automatically comes up is Israel launches new strikes against Hezbollah in Lebanon. So Israel War Room is reporting that the IDF has issued an evacuation warning for a building and surrounding area in Beirut's southern suburbs ahead of a targeted airstrike on a Hezbollah asset. Colonel, or I don't know what that stands for, the IDF's Arabic language spokesperson posted a map and urged civilians to evacuate at
the
and then I'm sure it tells them where to evacuate, where to.
IDF has issued an evacuation warning for a building and surrounding area in Beirut's southern suburbs. This ahead of a targeted airstrike on a Hezbollah asset. A colonel with the IDF.
It was a colonel. Okay, good.
Says the IDF's Arabic language spokesperson posted a man and urged civilians to evacuate at least 300 meters.
She said man? No, a map.
From the site, warning, quote, you are near Hezbollah facilities. This follows rocket fire earlier today. Defense Minister Israel Katz declaring the fate is the same as the fate of Beirut. They finalized this statement on X by saying Israel continues to prioritize civilian safety, even in enemy territory, while taking precise action against terror infrastructure. We actually have the live moments when this unfolded near the Israel-Beirut border. I want to play that out for you now.
Whoa. Whoa. There it is. Look at that shit. Know what I'm saying? Holy shit. Damn, you guys hear that gunfire down there? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Hey, Red, I got you. Give that Bangkok a Don DeMarco for easy. Shit. Got him with that Bangkok, cuh. What's up, Rob's neighbor? I'm not sure what you were referring to because I'm so far behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. It was in Bangkok. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell yeah. That's a big W for the Breakfast Club, by the way. Rabbit of Chaos says I show 40 likes and 39 in the chat. Way to go. Yes. Big W. Big W to the Breakfast Club, man. Thank you guys for participating and engaging, man. And also being a part of the chat like you guys are, man. I love having these conversations.
So the audio and visuals in this video truly compelling. You can hear gunshots, you can hear the warplanes. It truly sets the stage as Israel just launched new strikes against Hezbollah there in Beirut, Lebanon. As we continue to get more information, changing the screen again, the latest, more information coming from.
Yo, what's up? We got freaking Charles Darwin up in the building from down under. You know, my man in Australia. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. We got a lot of shit going on this Friday morning. That's for damn sure. But good morning to you. It's Saturday morning.
From the Israel War Room, it says, quote, Lebanese media reports an Israeli airstrike has destroyed a building in Beirut's Dahieh neighborhood, a Hezbollah stronghold. The IDF issued evacuation warnings and fired warning shots before targeting the site, which it says was used by Hezbollah. They finalized this statement by saying, once again, Israel proves it takes extraordinary steps to avoid civilian harm, even while striking deep inside enemy territory.
Okay, so what they ended up doing is they fired warning shots and told everyone to evacuate that area. And because they were going to blow the shit up. Yeah, and so they did.
dismantle terror
We saw it.
infrastructure. Again, that coming from the Israel War Room. And if you watch live now from Fox, you know we do have reporters there.
No. I need a fire booty rub. That's. I just needed to correct that. All right, back to this.
Here on the ground. One you might be familiar with is Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst. He just put this out on X as well, saying, quote, rockets were fired from southern Lebanon into northern Israel this morning. In response, Israel launched new strikes against Hezbollah positions across Lebanon. The IDF is now striking Beirut, and that's what you saw in that video I just shared with you. Obviously, this is a fluid and breaking news situation. I want to take you back out to that image that we shared with you. We're told air sirens could be heard across Israel as this is a fluid situation. When we speak with experts, they say once one terroristic organization thinks eyes are on one entity, that's when they try to strike. So obviously, a lot of eyes are on Hamas this morning as there are concerns about the release of more hostages as that ceasefire with Israel Hamas is stalled. And they say that is the perfect time for Hezbollah to try to squeeze in to make a strike against Israel. And we've seen that happen back and forth with Hamas as well when eyes are on the conflicts with Israel and Hezbollah. So this is a developing story and a breaking news situation. Again, you saw and heard the video there on your screen, and just hearing the gunshots, hearing those warning shots and seeing the airstrikes happen, it truly sets.
So when they're firing those ammo rounds, like just normal firearms, that's not the warning shots they're talking about, is it? Like, I would imagine that they're doing warning shots with either small missiles or airstrikes, but like off to where you're not actually airstriking a building like that. I didn't know warning shots were done with a firearm like that, but maybe it is. I don't know.
It's a tone of chaos there in the Middle East. Another tweet coming in right now. Take a look. Israel Defense Forces saying, quote, siren sounding in northern Israel. So, okay, that further shows what I just shared with you, how people are waking up in that area, going to sleep, continuing with their day.
Oh, interesting. They'll drop smoke or flares. That's like the warning shots. I didn't know that. I always kind of wondered how the fuck they did that with the quote unquote warning shot. You know what I mean? Like, I've always thought, like, how do you do that?
As they are hours ahead of us here on Live Now from Fox, and not really having a normal day, having to hear those sirens
fucking bees are so funny,
not knowing
dude.
what to do. But of course, many people do know that when those sirens go off, it is important to seek shelter immediately. Again, this is a developing and breaking news situation. We will continue to keep you informed right here on Live Now from Fox. I'm Jeanne Francine, 8:05 here on the East Coast. We're going to take a quick 2-minute commercial break.
No, we're not taking a commercial break. We're not doing that, lady. We're not doing that. Let's see if we can get a headline regarding Trump. And what is this? Exclusive. When did this happen? It looks like a cabinet. And we got Elon Musk in the forefront. I did not see this interview. Where did this happen and when? Let me go and back this up a little bit. Honestly, I don't care to hear this entire ordeal because I don't. So Fox News speaks with Elon Musk regarding Doge. Yeah, I figured as much, right? But when did this happen? Hold on. That's all I want to know. When did this shit start?
To Live Now from Fox as we continue with your top stories and headlines of your Friday morning. Right now, we want to transition to your political headlines, keeping a close eye as the Department of Government Efficiency claims to have already saved $130 billion with more cuts on the way.
Damn.
And a new report out this Friday says
$130 billion. They already claimed that they have saved.
the White House is laying the groundwork for more big reductions in the federal workforce. Fox's Doug Luzader has more this morning from Washington.
The report in the Washington Post this morning says the White House is
Yo, what's up, Kitty? Good morning to you. Oh, good afternoon to you over there in the UK.
Considering staff cuts of up to 50% in some agencies as the president's chief cost cutter lays out his case.
To answer without answering? Yes, How about that? I lied.
Protesters across the country who oppose government funding cuts are increasingly targeting one person, Elon Musk.
This is insane, and we cannot stand for this unelected person.
This is insane. This is insane.
Emotional damage.
I'm going to waste my time out here because I got nothing better to do.
Stupid.
And wielding almost unlimited power throughout our government.
Shut up.
America's
What up,
gonna
Hook
go
Dog?
insolvent.
Good morning.
They're
Good
gonna go
morning.
bankrupt.
Musk on the
So
offensive.
this right here happened last night, Hook Dog. Got you. I'm not going to be playing the whole damn thing. I just want to kind of get a little hint on it, and then we'll move ahead into more breaking news.
Now appearing with senior members of his Department of Government
Fox
Efficiency.
News.
One by one, they recounted what they have found, including at the National Institutes of Health.
We have 27 different CIOs. And so when you think about making great medical discoveries, you have to connect the data.
Time out. You said 27 different chief information officers?
Correct.
Another target, the massive underground mine that's been used for decades to warehouse employee records and process them by hand. The Washington Post says an internal White House document shows that government agencies are in line for additional worker cuts in the range of 8 to 50%. Democrats say this will end with cuts in popular government programs like Medicare and Medicaid, something the White House denies.
The attack on the rule of law, the fact that more than 40 federal courts have had to intervene with restraining orders and preliminary injunctions to stop all of the—
Oh, shit. Mr. Mister comes in with a little bit of breaking news. Detroit paper reported today they have a document that claims the Trump administration plans to cut an additional 22 federal agencies. Man, that would be fucking phenomenal. We need to take out every 3-letter and 4-letter agency in the United States. Just saying. And yes, I had to blow up everyone's ears there because that's awesome, Mr. Mister.
the lawlessness. People are outraged.
But Musk is undaunted, saying his goal is to cut government waste and fraud by $4 billion a day.
Unless this exercise is successful, the ship of America will sink.
Dang.
And just yesterday, the Department of Health and Human
That's
Services
fucking terrible, Papa Penguin. He said, just read Walmart's stock dropped 6%. That's $22 billion in a single hit. Ouch. Yeah, no kidding. Not a good sign for the U.S. economy. Yeah, you're right about that. I think that there's a lot of uncertainty, especially when it comes to tariffs and stuff like that. So I think at this point, it's definitely going to hurt the economy, especially with there being a not so stable idea yet. Once that stability comes, of course, the economy will pick back up. But I do understand that with tariffs being on, tariffs being off, more that, it creates a volatile economy. And unfortunately, that is a byproduct of that.
has announced plans to lay off 10,000 workers, promising to do more with less. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox
In
News.
Washington.
All right, Doug, thank you so much for that detailed report. And as we further discuss Doge this Friday morning, taking you out to the Big Apple here at 8:09 on the East Coast and giving you a live look outside of our Fox television studios. As last night, Fox.
I don't care about none of that. All right. Now they're going to show off the entire interview, which we don't need to do that. We just need a little synopsis, right? A little synopsis. Okay. So they're still reporting at least 3 are dead as strong earthquake rocks Thai capital, which was Bangkok. All right, let's go ahead and see if there's any other breaking news going here, or if Trump, when they actually talk about when Trump is supposed to speak, because I don't even know. Death toll rises to 3 after major earthquake, so it's staying at 3 right now. We're going to continue skipping ahead. New details emerge in MS-13 arrest. We will get that right now. We'll go ahead and grab that little story. I don't know the full update on this whole story yet. I mean, we reported on it, yesterday or the day before? Something like that. Anyways, I am curious on hearing this.
The East Coast and 621 on the West Coast. My name is Josh
Oh, yeah, no, I'll listen to it for damn sure, Hook Dog. I'll listen to the whole whole thing afterwards.
Oh, and I'm here to bring you all of your top stories and live events from across the country and across the world. Do want to get you to some of the big stories that we are following with the help of our different Fox affiliates across the country, and we do have a lot of them. We continue to learn more. And
shit, you know what? We should do like a universal, like, hey, you know what I mean? Emote. I got you.
And have new video after the arrest of an alleged MS-13 gang leader taken into custody by several agents on Thursday outside of Washington, D.C.
That's true, Chairman.
We brought you that news conference live with Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, and others as they revealed initial details about what happened.
Be good out there, brother Hook Dog. Always good to see you, man.
And told us the man
enjoy your morning. Trigger warning. Good morning as well.
And from El Salvador in the country illegally. Since then, as I mentioned, new details have emerged, and our Fox 5 DC team has been covering it.
SWAT team surrounded the home of 24-year-old Henry Villatoro Santos, believed to be one of the top 3 leaders of MS-13 on the East Coast.
They're one of the most dangerous gangs in our country.
The multi-agency operation led by the FBI blocked off Chippendale Circle. According to court documents, agents breached the front and back doors of the home, released the stun grenade.
Yo, we got altered state of states, by the way, multiple, plural, altered states of chaos. Good morning to you, kind sir. Good morning. It is a beautiful Friday morning here.
Before pulling the suspect out of the home. Authorities say they've had their eyes on his Dale City home where Santos lives with his mom for the entire month. Some of these agents are members of a special task force created by President Donald Trump. Their job is to locate and arrest illegal immigrants responsible for violent crimes in the country.
Over the last 4 weeks, we have gone to work untangling, gone to work.
Now, we saw a lot of this press conference, at least with Pam Bondi. We did get to hear a lot. We heard her entire ordeal. It was when this guy actually got up here, I was like, you know what, this guy is just talking some bullshit at this point. But
putting together the cases and arresting these horrific.
And by the way, just to answer real quick, yes, had an amazing time last night. I have a few pictures. I don't have any video footage yet. Unfortunately, I don't have any video footage. It's too long of a thing to text, and it's on my family's phones and stuff like that. So they have to airdrop it to me. So sometime today I'll do that. But I'm performing again tonight. So it's going to be a good ass time. The venue is about 2 hours away. But I know that you guys saw this in the Discord real quick. I posted this one and I posted this one. These two just came in because I played a night. Excuse me. I played a night set as well with him last night. So we did during the day, as you guys can see here. And then he had me back up at, during the evening time. So we had a great time. Super, super fun, man. And what a total blast.
Criminals. These criminals that live in our neighborhoods.
Neighbors we spoke with still can't believe that a gang leader described as worst of the worst lived in their community.
We live in Prince William County.
Victor Angry is a Prince William County supervisor. The arrest happened in his district.
We've taken a high-profile criminal off the streets. I am very ecstatically happy with the performance of today's action, and that is another step in the goal of us in public safety.
All right, that was our Fox 5 DC team, and we now see Polk County Sheriff there, Grady Judd, in Florida, where he is going to swear in a 13-year-old as an honorary deputy. Let's pop up the audio.
Whoa, swearing in a 13-year-old child to be an honorary deputy?
Speech the other night before Congress, and unlike that night, everybody here stood up, okay? You just know what I'm saying? Good people stand up and respect folks. Those that don't are not doing what's right for the country. But DJ's doing what's right for the country. He's been sworn in at 913 different law enforcement agencies.
913 different law enforcement agencies? Is that what he said? What?
113 different law enforcement agencies. Is that pretty awesome? And they have set him up to be sworn in at like 100 law enforcement agencies at the same time later on. But, you know, I don't know if DJ said this, but I'm going to say DJ said this. He always wanted to get sworn in at the best, and that's why he's here with us today.
Is it just me? You a mind reader?
Am I a mind reader?
Because that's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, hey. There you go.
Dude, you look like, oh, wait, what's going on here? What is why? I have a lot of questions, and I don't mean to sound conceited or whatever, but is he like have like does he have a deformity? Does he have a disability? What is happening here? Because he definitely doesn't look 13. He looks like he's 6.
See, I got him drinking the Kool-Aid already, right?
When you say you got me drinking the Kool-Aid, that mean I just jelly your biscuits.
That's right.
What? What the fuck?
You and I could go on the road. You know that?
You want me to tell him the duck joke?
Tell him the duck joke.
Why did the duck go to jail?
Why does a duck go to jail?
Because they were smoking quack.
Oh my goodness.
That's the story of the day.
That's the story of the day.
A deputy sheriff for Polk County.
Yes, sir, but I need to go rub that bald head real quick.
Which one?
That bald head?
First?
Right there.
Right, go ahead.
You said go ahead, rub that bald head. So he does have a deformity, I think.
Now,
good sense of humor, though.
Now listen. You know, they made him Department of Homeland Security a Secret Service honorary special agent. Okay. You
brain
got that?
cancer.
That's
got
pretty
it.
Awesome, right?
Wait a minute.
But what?
How'd you get that?
The sheriff knows everything.
So you just telling me you just magically, deliciously got that out of my dad's back pocket?
Just like that. But now we're going to make you an honorary Polk County deputy sheriff. Is that pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, I got a question. As soon as I get sworn in, when do I get paid?
What do I need to pay you? I like that.
I'm going to give you a tip. Stay out of the rain. You won't get wet. Okay. So
yeah, that's
there
true.
you go. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Look straight at me. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name.
Oh, he was the honorary Secret Service agent. Got you. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense why he's been sworn in to like 900 and some odd law enforcement agencies.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name.
I, DeVarjay.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support, protect, and defend.
That I will support. Wait, what?
Protect and defend.
Protect and defend
the Constitution,
and
the government, of the United States, and the state of Florida, that I'm duly qualified, to hold office, under the Constitution, of the state of Florida, that I will well and faithfully perform, perform the duties of honorary deputy sheriff for Polk County, upon which I'm now about to enter. I'm now about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, my man. Woo-hoo! All right, buddy.
Wait a minute.
What are we waiting for?
I smell something.
What do you smell?
My badge not on my uniform.
Well, are you gonna give me time? I mean, I'm from
I
the.
was just pointing it out. I'm just saying.
I'm
just
from the
saying.
county. We don't operate
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
real fast. You know, we just operate on time. Are you ready for your badge?
Wow, that is sad,
So
Heather.
you got to be sworn in.
That is
before you
very
get your
sad.
badge.
I got a question.
All right.
I know who I wanted to pin it on. Usually I would want my dad, but I will let my cousin do it today.
You want your cousin to pin it on? All right, come on.
That's cool.
Okay, come right here. Now here's the badge. You pull polyester out, down and through, and then put it in there and roll it under, okay? All right.
All right, now, wish me luck.
Gotta put that serious face on just in case you poke me.
Hey, next thing you know, you workman's comp whenever she
You get workman's comp.
I done caught another bald head in the background.
He loves bald heads.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them.
Catching bald heads up in this building. Hey, I see that bald head. I gotta be rubbing that bald head. You dig?
Right. All right. All right. All right.
That's cool, man. Good for the kid. Whatever. You know what I mean?
No, wait a minute. You gotta have your plaque. All right, hold that right there.
All right, brother
All right,
Steve.
so everybody can take pictures.
We'll see you in the Discord in a little
Now
bit.
smile like you mean it.
Smile like you mean it.
Are you smiling? Get your daddy up here. We got to get him up here in the picture too, okay?
Somebody got to take his pictures.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. If you need a photographer, that's him because he's a picturologist.
is he a picturologist?
Mm-hmm. He got them money shots.
All right.
No kidding, Carney. That's funny.
That's right.
That look good? I hope so.
No, I'm definitely not bald.
You know
Definitely
the
not
rule?
bald.
As long as he'll take pictures, stand still. All right. All right. Now that's not all. I noticed you don't have your hat.
Whoa,
All
they
right.
updated it to 140 people were killed from 3 people to 140. Holy shit. That's insane. That's terrible. Terrible to hear. Terrible fucking news.
So wait a minute. We got to have the hat. How's that? Is that good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey, whoa. Texas ain't the only place that they wear a cowboy hat. What's missing
I
now?
caught you lacking because you ain't got your hat on.
My
I
hat's
caught you lacking.
in the car. You know why?
Why?
Just keep sun out of my eyes. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. That makes no sense to me because I'm like an old man. You know what's crazy? I
What?
say I'm 13. Say I'm 13, right?
You are
Really
13.
and truly, I'm a 50-year-old stuck in a 13-year-old body.
Listen, now you're 13.
What? I got a question. This is as a joke though.
When you get
Go
to,
to the car and give me my cane.
well, you don't need a cane yet. Listen, when you get to be 18, you got to come back to work for me, okay? Hey, you ready?
Yes, sir.
18, you come back. You move to Florida. You come to work for me. You register to vote because you know I'm going to need some votes about that time.
I got you, Charles. I got you. 140 in Bangkok.
Oh shit!
In the Bangkok.
Trust me, I'm like if you wanted to say something, all you got to do is tell me to say it. Because when we was over there with Donald Trump, I ain't gonna let them Democrats acting like some babies.
Okay, well,
I was gonna get up myself and be like, y'all need to shut up and just listen to this man, or I'm gonna put you out. And you ain't gonna be back.
we're going to make sure he grows up a few years before. You the man. God bless you always. Wait a minute. Do we have something else here? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
don't have to hold this.
Red, where's my freaking burger, dude? Where's my invite? And I see how it is. It's cool. I see how it is.
Listen, you need a vehicle. You got a hat. You got a star.
You need a vehicle.
Here's your car. You Jeep.
You
All
get a
right?
Jeep.
Got your bobblehead. Your official bobblehead.
Oh, wow.
Well,
it's his own official bobblehead. That's cool.
Now you can share that. If you open that up, all that stuff is going to fly out every
What's up,
place.
Heartbender?
You know what?
Did you just want to make sure it was in there or what? You thought I was kidding you.
Well,
Seem a little light.
So yeah, I believe you.
Thank y'all for coming here today. Y'all take.
Hold on, one thing missing, pal.
Much
Wait a
love,
minute,
brother
what's
Frank.
up, buddy? I love you. You're the best. You are the best.
Hell no. Don't even say some bullshit like that, Naomi. I ain't black.
It's crazy.
Hey.
You know it's crazy though. Every time I hug somebody, I have my cowboy hat on. You know what happened?
What's that?
It'll fall right off.
It didn't today, did it? Listen, now on the way out, what we do at a lot of our ceremonies, not all of them, but after you get promoted or after, we're not promoting you today, okay? One step at a time, or sworn in, then people file by and shake your hand and congratulate you. We're going to do that on the way out.
Oh,
you know
just
why?
warning you, I do not hug. I do not. Oh, snap. I messed up. I do shake women's hands, but it's a certain way that you do it. May I have a volunteer?
Well, you're going to have a volunteer, a lot of them in a minute. Come on.
Look, you do not shake a woman's hand like this. You shake it like this.
Oh, like that? That's right. That's according to Texas rule. You know that? And you say, ma'am, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you tip your hat to them.
No, this is really how you're supposed to do it.
Okay. Got it? All right, now we got it. Listen, we got to get these people back to work because right now they're sitting here not solving any crime while they're watching you, okay?
You want to know something that I always used to do?
What did you
And the dudes will always be
He's like, I still got jokes though, cuh. You ain't trying to rush me off the motherfucking stage yet.
Oh, shit. And I mean, like, why did you do that? No, because they will always make me the honorary chief. I said, just because y'all looking at me like that, all the women get a day off for the whole week. And they would be like looking at me like that. I said, some women just like to be lazy. I'm just going to say it like that.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yo, there's no way he just fucking said that. Oh, that is way too fucking funny. That part was funny.
You're going
now he's like, we got to get this kid off of here now, dude. He's on national television. Let's go ahead and bring him down.
Get us all in trouble here.
Yeah, see?
I'm just saying, though.
I am.
I'm just saying based off my opinion.
This is a sitcom.
There you go. It is
Yo,
fair.
this is a Saturday Night Live fucking special right here. If you guys didn't know, this isn't actually happening. This is Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? And Roblox. No, I'm just kidding. It is really happening.
Based on that, I'm glad the election was last year instead of this year. Okay? God bless y'all. Come visit him.
You know what's crazy?
What's
He's
that?
still going.
I was on this racetrack, right? And this dude was in. Both of us were in the Charger, right? And then
he's still going.
Literally having a dude laughing. I said, "You think you a meatball sub sandwich from Subway with a bag of chips on the side?" I'm just.
Did they like it?
No, that was just a figure of speech. What I was saying.
Okay, I got it.
He said, "I got it."
Come on by and visit with him. God bless y'all. See you later. Come see DJ.
Man, that shit was a little rough, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
He's awesome, isn't he?
No kidding, Heather.
All right, there you go. I think he might be the sheriff soon, but that is DJ Daniel, 13 years old, and he is trying to get sworn into 1,000 law enforcement agencies across the country. They did say that he was at 913, but I believe that makes 914. We'll, of course, continue to follow his journey as we don't know where he's headed next as far as the police departments and law enforcement agencies go. There might be some others in Florida that are swearing him in soon.
This story was out of control, just so everyone knows. All right, so Egypt, 5 hostages released per week under proposal. We're going to go ahead and get this real quick. IDF strikes Hezbollah drone facility in Beirut. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit of that story, and then we'll go ahead and close it out. All right.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, and you are taking a live look here over Beirut in Lebanon as we follow breaking
Yeah,
news
no
out of
kidding,
the Middle
Papa,
East.
right?
An Israeli airstrike on the Hezbollah terror group, destroying at least one building there in Beirut. The Israel Defense Forces issuing evacuation warnings and even firing warning shots before targeting the building described as a Hezbollah drone storage facility. Now, at this point, there's no word on any casualties, but the IDF does say it will release more information here in the coming hours. We'll keep you posted,
Good to
as
know.
always. In the meantime, do you want to talk about the latest on the Israel-Hamas ceasefire talks that do continue?
Which is going to be another breaking story right here, right now.
We learned that 5 hostages would be released every week by the Hamas terror group under a new proposal that Egyptian mediators say seems promising to both sides. The war resumed in Gaza after a weeks-long ceasefire.
That's
when
funny,
asked about
Papa.
the latest proposal, a Palestinian official told Reuters there, quote, "There are some offers that look better than the previous
Hit
ones."
the like button, everybody,
a lot
please.
to discuss, as always, coming in out of the Middle East. So I do want to bring in Dan Arbel, scholar in residence at the Center for Israel Studies at American University. He's also a 25-year veteran of the Israeli Foreign Service. Thank you so much for taking the time, as always, to be here with us.
I believe it, Warland.
Good to be here. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning. Well, first off, I want to ask you about this new proposal with the information released there by Egyptian mediators. We know that Egypt, Qatar, the U.S., they're serving as mediators between Israel and the Hamas terror group. What do you make of that proposal? And
Yeah,
how
and they say that, Egypt, we pay them enough money for them to basically kind of side with us and be unbiased, but they are absolutely still biased.
is it maybe different than the previous ones that we've seen?
So, since the last group of hostages was released several weeks ago, talks have been stalled. And Israel resumed the fighting in the Gaza Strip. Hamas returned to fire rockets, and things are heating up again. Yet, behind the scenes, there are attempts by the mediators, which you mentioned, the U.S., Qatar, and Egypt, to try and small steps get back into a process of hostage release in return for Israeli stopping the fighting and releasing Palestinian prisoners. And so all these
oh man.
Attempts are, of course, welcomed attempts, but they are kind of a drop in the ocean. They're talking about one hostage, one live hostage being released, with about 4 bodies of hostages that are believed to be dead to be released, which is very important in terms of beginning some sort of process. But the process has to, at the end of the day, involve many more hostages before.
Man, if you had a voice like that and combination with your little lisp, man, that would be really hard to speak. I mean, you can tell he's just struggling. This dude, Dan on the right, he's just struggling to get it out.
This problem can be resolved. And there are, the devil's in the details, and we have to look at every proposal and see what that entails and what it actually brings about, and what the demands are from Israel, what the demands are from Hamas, and how this brings us advances us forward, rather than just it's a one-off thing that's being done, and that would be it.
Same here, Kitty.
Expanding upon that just a little bit here, what is it that is essentially holding up the ceasefire? I mean, you talked about the hostages there. That's obviously a big part of it. But what is it specifically that could be holding up a new deal, or even the extension of the old one?
Wipe that nose cut from that booger sugar, you know what I mean? Get that little dab, get that away, Just had to quickly. He thought, they're going to have the camera on him. Oh, they didn't see that. She
is demanding that Israel would stop the fighting, that Israel would commit to end the war.
Yeah, no kidding, Papa.
Israel is not ready at this point to do that. Hamas, on its part, is keeping the hostages, which is its kind of last bargaining card, and is going to be very, very uncompromising when it comes to hostage release. And so,
no, Charles, to answer that, no, I don't really believe that they're alive like that. I believe they have a few left. That's what I truly do believe. But yeah, so anyways, we're going to go ahead and move ahead and see if there's any update that I can give you guys regarding, okay, right here, there's usually a little schedule. I'm not sure why my computer's, okay, food dye bans, okay, they're talking about banning food dyes and shit like that. RFK Jr. is up there. And West Virginia officials discuss push to ban food dyes. So he's up there, RFK Jr. up there talking for a long time, actually. So we're just going to go ahead and skip through that. We're going to skip ahead. We're going to see if we get any further additional information here. I'm scrolling ahead, major fires in South Carolina burned down thousands of acres. Holy shit. Did not know that even happened. Okay, we got a little bit of the
also
fire
been
here.
Providing communication specialists through our urban search and rescue team, South Carolina Task Force 1, to assist with ensuring
holy shit
communications and interoperability for all the different teams and agencies that are communicating across the entire incident.
Damn
our
it,
mobile
man.
command center is at the incident command post and has been utilized for a variety of functions such as base camp logistics, as well as the joint information center. We've also have a command element of the Palmetto Incident Support Team, which is our incident support team that's integrated with the complex incident management team that is currently managing the fire. You heard the governor mention to date there have been no structures lost. And I just want to echo what Mr. Phillips said, that similar to our hurricane, Team South Carolina is really strong. And this effort, and I think so far the results of this effort are really indicative of how well state agencies work together to support not just local authorities and communities.
What? There's fires in South Florida too? What? That fucking sucks, yo. That's terrible. Man, that's absolutely terrible. Whoa, we got Big Drift up in the building. What's up, my man? Hopefully you're doing fantastic and enjoying your Friday morning so far. So far, so good. We actually did a little performance yesterday, played acoustic for the very first time. And but I got to show you since you're in here. But we performed yesterday and last evening, I guess, and we're performing again tonight. Super, super awesome time, man. We had such a blast. And we killed it, man. We killed it too. But good to see you, by the way. Fires in the Keys. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that this whole thing was South Florida or South Carolina was going on either. So that's terrible. Terrible fucking news. I had no idea about these. Is the fire out? No, it's still going as far as we can see right here. I don't know if it's out. Thousands of acres were already burned up. That's terrible. By the way, real quick, there was a lot of gifted memberships today and within this last week, man. So make sure that if you guys got a gifted membership, first of all, thank the people that gifted the membership out to you guys, man, because they spend, hard-earned money to support the show, but it also helps out people here in the Breakfast Club as well, man. Not only that, if you guys got a membership, man, every single Saturday morning, okay, 10 a.m. CST, which is tomorrow, by the way, we have our members only live stream. We can be quite a bit uncensored, and we get to say whatever the fuck we really want to, because we're not live streaming to the world. We get to be, just us. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow if you guys got a membership, man. And yeah, Big Drift, it's been a huge blessing, man. It's been an honest blessing, for real. Thanks for hanging out with us, by the way, this morning.
Really to do what it takes.
I want to see if they have any update on this real quick, like aside from them just talking about it. I want to see if they have okay, the fire's this much contained. The death toll in Bangkok there it is. There it is. So at the top of the hour, guys, we reported the major earthquake that happened in Thailand over there in Bangkok. There was 3 reported deaths, but they said at least 3 were dead. And now it just rose up to death toll rises to 150 people after major earthquake. That is fucking terrible. I wish I didn't have to end on that note, because that's a terrible way to fucking end this, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank each and every single one of you guys enough for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Stick around for the raid. We're going to be raiding our buddy JS. He's not. I can't even use the nomenclature buddy because he's not. I really don't know much about him, but just saying, just stick around for it. He's the one that's live right now, so we'll do that. Listen, make sure that you guys stick around for tomorrow as well for the members only live stream. But if you guys don't have if you don't have a membership, don't even worry about it. We'll be back Monday morning as we always do. We take one day off a week, which is Sunday. I get to have my one day off, where I don't have to be in front of a camera on the internet. But we'll be back Monday morning for more of the world's madness and reporting of news, as we always do, man. Much love, honor, respect to all of you legends, man. Thank you so much for showing the immense amount of love and respect and support, man. I'm very honored with that. So until then, enjoy your guys' Friday as well as your freaking weekend, man. God bless and stay safe.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning.